Hi, this is Katie Young.
This is Josh Rucker.
This is The Wealth Effect, where we talk about business, community,
personal development, and financial pathologies.
Today is a personal development day.
Man, this is definitely a personal development day.
Like this is a growth moment.
Yeah.
Like I really like
grown folks only.
This entire yeah. If you got kids,
growing. Okay.
Yeah, no, you good.
We want to catch everybody.
Growing.
You're right.
Growing
person.
Grown is at death. That's when you grown.
Fully grown.
That's when you're grown.
I'm growing. We're
I
growing.
did that. I did that.
Okay.
So today we got a special guest. If you haven't heard yet, she on this thing. We got 6'7".
She is 6.
You know what? I'm gonna step to the side, but I want to do this real quick before we get into this because it's a gentleman I have to give honor and appreciation to. He has changed my mindset as it relates to business. You definitely want to check out Rich Minded Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Minded Academy. Rashawn Law. I gotta say his name right. Rashawn Lawhorn is if you don't know anything about this gentleman, go get the book, get the magazine, go to richmindedacademy.com, get that done. And we're going to talk about more later. We're going to talk about more later about that. But our guest that we're bringing in. Look, Josh. Just going to say this right now.
Okay.
The other day.
Yeah.
We made that post on Facebook. If you haven't saw the post, it had like 200 or 300 comments.
Yeah. You
kept
missed,
on going. You missed the treat. And look, I want to say this the right way. We have to start approaching things from a healed place.
From a healed place. Yeah, definitely.
And for me personally, I want to get this off my chest. I don't condone creating an environment that downs other people, that puts them. I just don't. But I am a person who says, in order to get to the healing place, you got to go through the hurt and the pain.
Yeah, you got to be truthful about that.
Sometimes that pain got to happen.
Yeah.
So. Today,
it was painful to watch.
It was painful to experience. This
is
personal for me. You know.
Oh no, I had my popcorn. I was
the petty.
Look, bro.
So go check out the 200 comment,
200 plus,
200 plus comment thing. But tonight we got a special guest. So today we got a special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself because she told me at the beginning of our discussion. Yeah. She had an introduction for y'all.
Oh.
So my name is Amanda, also known as Zebra Benton, and I'm a recovering, strong, independent woman.
She said she was a recovering.
I'm a recovering.
Well, welcome.
Strong, independent woman.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
A recovering. You got to break that down. Yeah. Like for the people in the back of the church.
For the back of them, they just walked in.
What does a recovering, strong, independent woman mean? What does that mean?
We're gonna talk about independence and toxic independence, and I truly believe that. Independence is what I said. It's subgroups to being independent because I'm in an adult stage now. When I was a baby, I was dependent.
Okay.
When I became a toddler, I learned to navigate through my independence, and it was important for me to go through my independence to find my purpose. And now that I've found my purpose, I'm learning to be more independent or interdependent with other people. I can stand on my own, but now I can work with people.
I think that's the key that a lot of us are missing. That interdependent.
We got to unpack a lot.
She said a mouthful.
Yeah, because I want to go back to the beginning.
But keep in mind, I said recovering too.
Recovering
because
that acknowledges. Oh, I'm sorry.
That I had to acknowledge that I had a problem in order to get to this, and I've been studying what I'm studying now for almost 2 years now.
What was the problem though? What do you think? What do you feel like the problem was?
I didn't start dating until I turned 31.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And I got into a relationship and a situation with a narcissistic man because you are a reflection of who you attract.
You are.
And so he was traumatized and I was traumatized.
So y'all just had a traumatic moment.
Yes. And it was a traumatic relationship. Not to the point to where I'm ever going to bash him. Because it made me look deeper into my understanding of men. Like I told you before, I've been doing male hair since '96.
What got you into male hair? Like, because I ask my mom that question all the time, and her answer is always, "Well, I just like doing, But what drew you to male hair?
So my daddy a coach.
Yeah, I do.
And Iverson was big and popping back then, and he had the Iverson braids.
Yeah,
I was about in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and everybody started growing their hair out and wanted the braids. So I just started learning how to braid because I was a gymnast. So I already knew how to braid hair. But then all the guys started wanting their hair braided. So it would take me hours. But in those hours, I got to form like some really, really intimate, cool bonds with a lot of men in a non-sexual, non-romantic way. And anybody who has a barber knows that it's two things that men don't cheat on. They teams and they barbers. And so I talked to one of my clients. I did his hair in 2003. I haven't seen him since 2003. And I talked to him on Facebook yesterday. So like
that relationship stage.
Yeah, it's deep. It's good.
One of my, and I think we both know this guy, Lorenzo, is doing some things for mental health in barbershops.
Yeah.
Really cool concept. And work that he's doing. Only thing now, because we got to unpack this this recovering, strong, independent woman.
Yes.
So the recovering part we kind of heard.
Yeah.
Josh, you got anything you want to add? Because you've been ready for this for a minute.
Why you been ready for me, Josh?
Well, I feel like this.
She pat him on the back.
She pat me on the back. I'm just excited about the conversation.
Okay.
This conversation, it needs to be had. I don't think men and women, I don't think we take the time to communicate effectively.
I'm gonna break that down to why we don't, though.
Why we don't?
Yeah.
Did
you know?
Why don't we communicate?
Did you know that?
I think I know.
Since some people like facts.
We like stats.
Can I put something in the atmosphere
Put that
real
in
quick?
there. Put that in there. I felt it coming.
I need, and I'm only going to talk about my demographic because I deal with my demographic the most. I need a research group founded by Black people for Black people. Because during this preparation for this conversation, I didn't know where we were going to go, and the kind of stats and facts that I were looking for are not available. And so for anybody who wants the stats and facts on what I'm talking about, I was a nursing major in college, and I studied anatomy and physiology as a barber and in college. So my understanding, I'll tell you why. So women have 20% more of white matter in their brain, which allows us to develop language, and it allows us to make connections. So from a preschool age.
So for me, I don't have white matter in my brain?
No, y'all have it, but we just have 20 more percent. Now y'all have more gray matter, and I guess that has to do with...
Look, the psych in me is like jumping up, but I'm behind you nodding like, yep, it's facts.
I mean, that's
It's
scientifically proven. So if you want to
It's
Google
facts.
that, you can Google that.
So the white matter allows y'all to have
more connectivity. The myelin, I guess it's called.
The myelin sheath.
The myelin.
Myelin sheath.
So we're able to make more connections. That's why we are the way we are. That's why
That's why they can bring up stuff from 1875.
Yeah.
You remember you said this right before I got this juice out there? Ma'am, no.
Okay. So let's jump straight in.
Okay.
Let's get straight in.
Yep.
So about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the way that this conversation even started is because I was talking about to a friend, and Josh was there too, about how I personally didn't like how women were independence as a badge. And I had to clarify. So I reflected. Everyone, look, I got notes I reflect with all the time in my book. I reflected, and I feel like you have. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah.
How long?
Because I think I came back at your question.
I feel like you have toxic independence.
Yes.
And then you have true independence.
Yes.
Which, just based on your intro, it sounded like to me that you're more on the side of true independence, but I really want to get into that toxic independence. Because I feel like men do it too.
Oh,
men
yeah.
and women both do it.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, this post was made where this is what it said. It said that I'm a strong Black man. I don't need a woman.
See how stupid
And
that
what
sounds?
I said in response to that is just because it's not verbally said, because communication is 60% of body language.
We did.
30% of tone of voice. 10% of what you say. So just because you have not heard a man say it,
Exactly.
doesn't mean it hasn't been communicated.
Absolutely.
It has most definitely, hands down, for my demographic, been communicated that a person could be a strong Black man and not need a woman.
So, I mean, Josh, you want to jump in? Like, do you feel like you're a strong Black man?
Hey,
man, you need a woman?
I've literally almost verbatim said that. I'm a strong Black man.
I don't have time for this.
Hey, what? I don't need you.
It's a whole bunch of y'all.
Y'all like buses. Wait 15 minutes, another one
Hold on,
coming.
pause,
I've
pause,
said
pause,
this.
pause.
Hold said that.
Hold on.
said that.
But Josh said this though.
Yeah. Like,
Gucci said it, but
Good,
Josh
but
said it.
and I didn't even know Gucci said it.
So you told women. I want to hear this.
I've said this.
Say it one more time. 'Cause I gotta hear this one more time.
I don't need you. I'm what you say? I'm a strong Black man, and I don't need a woman. Like, no, why?
And as an independent woman, I've said I don't need you, but I want you.
And see, in that part, I've had to clarify because I don't need you around. I can sustain this by myself. But I want some company.
See how your voice just went up when you said that though?
Yeah.
And you sweating?
I thought I was animated.
So when a woman like me see that you sweating and you nervous when you say that you want me, it's gonna be like, why are you nervous about something you should be sure of?
Ooh. So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Why? So
wait, can I?
Yeah, you can.
I feel like I'm sweating. One, because I got a sweater on. One, I got a sweater. Two, I'm drinking coffee. Okay, like let's not just. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all.
That's
doing.
not what we're doing.
Y'all done came in with cahoots.
No,
That's
we didn't.
We was just early.
Oh, okay, because y'all punctual. Because y'all punctual. Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
We was just on time.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And we gonna talk. You see this list I got?
Yeah, let's talk about
That's
this.
part of that. Because a masculine principle is rushing.
How?
In a more
I've heard that.
Rushing, like when you're in a process, always wanting to check time, always want to check results. That's a masculine principle.
Okay.
A feminine creative principle. If you ever see an artist, they're not going to take 15 minutes to do an art piece. Normally, if they have a time constraint to their creative process,
They let it flow.
Yeah.
They want to do it.
So, in order to let this flow, that's why we so chill and why he in this state.
Ooh,
Really?
Josh.
You just gonna?
She did that to you.
I'm a barber, so I'm sorry.
She did that to you.
I didn't ask for your
She did that to
consent.
you.
You didn't.
So with the toxic independence part, Josh, you said that that you've told women that
Verbatim, I don't need you.
man, you know what? And I was having a discussion last night. I've never said that.
No?
You've never said it verbally.
No. I've never even said it with my actions because
If you got any exes on the line, don't say who you are.
no.
But women know.
They do. But
Women know that when a man is saying that he don't want to be with you.
well, no.
How you spend your time, your efforts, your attention.
But
You haven't said it verbally.
Let me clarify something. I have never said that I didn't need a woman. Now I never said that I didn't date or was attracted to multiple women. That's different.
No, I didn't say that
if I don't want the individual, that's one thing.
Right.
But I've never in my life said that I don't need a woman. Now my mom, I grew up in a single parent home. So like my grandma raised me, my mom raised me. Why to me it goes against the people that raised me when they say I don't need a woman.
You don't want a certain type though.
Well, now that's different.
Yeah, you don't want a certain
That's
type.
different.
Right.
That's
That's different.
And when you say wearing independence as a badge, I had to tell a lot of men because, like I said, I didn't date until I was 31. Yes, I dealt with people, but as far as being committed to somebody, I said no on that. One, because another fact, in my demographic, most black men are not ready to be married until 35. So what would be the point of me trying to commit to somebody? And I knew I wasn't 35. I won't be 35 until next year.
Why is it an age thing though? Because
It is
I'm
an age
hearing like what? Because like I knew I wanted to be married at 22.
That connection
Yeah, me
in your
too.
brain though.
Well, but see,
And the purpose that you have.
I understand what you're saying, but see, I knew I wanted a family at a very young age. I knew I wanted that. But the thing is, I feel like the balance wasn't there with. We say we want this type of man. We say we want a man who's gonna protect his family, support his family, work hard,
Provide, yeah.
do all that.
Yeah.
But when a man does that, I feel like women go against it because it's like, well, you're not spending time with me, but you say you want all this, so I can't be all this and that at the same time.
Because you're not at the level of interdependence yet.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
You're not there.
No. I'm not the level of interdependence or the relationship.
That's what I'm saying. That scenario that you gave and how I broke it down to you, independence, because during my independence, I found my purpose. And now that I have my purpose, I work for myself. I control my schedule. I control where I live. Nobody else does. Now I can be more open to the possibilities of being more interdependent because I don't have to clock in for anybody.
That's why I feel like I use self-reliance. I use self-preservation. When independence, the independence you're talking about, my grandma and my mother taught me about being self-reliant and self-preservation.
So guess why you don't want a woman that does that?
I didn't say I didn't.
No, you said you don't want an independent woman.
No, I didn't.
Most people
I said,
confuse.
I said I don't want a toxic independent woman.
Okay,
That's a
so
big
most
difference.
people confuse independent because if I was to come at